periods. Oh no, not pregnant, and why did I miss that period? Hello and welcome to episode 17 of the Hormone Diaries, the series where we chat about all things periods, hormones, contraception, all of that good fun stuff, just figuring it out as we go along. In this episode, I wanted to talk about the reasons why you may miss a period. I am someone who has missed lots of periods. Missed kind of implies that you have some kind of regularity and then you skip one or you're late. I've just always had irregular periods. So for me, it's like I'm constantly missing them. And then sometimes they just disappear for a few months or years at a time. So I thought I would talk you through reasons why you may miss a period. So this series started with me coming off the pill for the first time in 7 years. In that 7 years, I didn't have a period. I think I was off the pill for almost a year. Then I went back on the pill for a bit and now I have the Mirena coil. During that time when I was contraception free, no interfering hormones, my cycle was still pretty irregular and it was also long. So the average cycle is 28 days and normal can kind of be anything between 21 and 40. Mine were averaging like 42 days, about 6 weeks, which on the one hand is great because less periods, but on the other hand, I'm very jealous of folks who have very regular cycles and they know exactly what is happening to their body at any given moment. And before we get stuck in, I just want to reiterate that not all women have periods and not all people who have periods are women. Some trans men have periods and trans women who are women don't have periods. So yeah, we are going to be talking about people who have periods and people who might miss their periods for whatever reason. So reason number one, the most obvious one, is you're pregnant. So your period, the blood that comes out, is the lining of your uterus, which builds up, waiting for a fertilized embryo to come and nestle in, and then it just cooks there for 9 months and that becomes your baby. But if no fertilized egg comes and embeds itself in that uterus lining, your body's like, don't need this. If you are not flushing out that membrane, there is a high chance that you could be pregnant because it stayed there. You've fertilized an egg. That's one possibility. Also, after you've given birth, if you are breastfeeding, you may still not get a period because of all of the hormones with the breastfeeding. It also stops you from getting pregnant. But if you are bottle feeding or doing like half breastfeed, half bottle feed, your period can come back sooner. It really varies for different people, but the NHS website says that you can still get pregnant 3 weeks after childbirth. So if you are post 3 weeks and maybe still breastfeeding, whatever, be careful. Be careful. If you don't want to have like 2 kids in 1 year, that sounds like a lot of hard work. The second reason you might miss your period is because of excessive or sudden weight gain or weight loss. And this is one that has affected me. I lost loads of weight when I was ill and my period stopped. No period. If your calorie intake is too low, then your body stops producing the hormones that it needs to ovulate. If this is happening to you and maybe you have an eating disorder such as anorexia or bulimia and your weight has dropped and your periods have stopped, then definitely go and see a doctor. And with the weight gain, your body actually produces more estrogen, which can affect your cycle or make it stop completely. Reason number 3 is stress. Your mental health can affect your menstrual cycle. It can make it shorter, it can make it longer, it can make it heavier, it can make it stop completely. Looking after up here can help you regulate that cycle. So if you miss your period but you're going through a really stressful time in your life, that might be why. Reason number 4 is over-exercising. Just like mental stress can affect your cycle, so can putting your body under physical stress. And it goes with the weight loss thing as well. If your calorie intake is too low, then your periods may stop. I have a question here, which is about professional athletes, because they must exercise all of the time. So what happens to their periods. The other thing with professional athletes is they literally have like a whole team of physicians and doctors and coaches. They have a whole team of like people around them making sure that they are healthy and fit. But yeah, if you're not a professional athlete, over-exercising may not be too good for you and can affect your menstrual cycle. Number 5 is hormonal contraception. This is another one for me, reasons why Hannah has missed periods. So it's usually the progesterone only pill that can cause periods to become lighter or less frequent and stop completely. I think in America you call that one the mini pill. It's the one that you take continuously rather than taking a break. And then the IUS, or the Mirena coil, which is what I have now, also just contains progesterone, and so it can have the same effect. Basically any other hormonal contraception that is progesterone only. So I think the implant and the injection also can cause your period to stop. When it comes to hormonal contraception, if and when you come off the contraception, your periods will come back. So it is not a permanent thing. Reason number 6 why you might miss a period is because of chronic illness. And again, this one applies to me too. If you have a chronic illness, it may affect your periods, it may make them stop completely because your body is kind of prioritizing what to do and what to take care of. I found this for me, especially during flare-ups. I was diagnosed with colitis when I was 7, but I had a whole bunch of flare-ups during my teens, like between 12 and 15. And then with the flare-up I had a few months ago, my periods just stopped. So whilst I was in the middle of a flare-up, my body just goes, nope, no, no, no. And that can happen with a lot of other chronic illnesses. Your body just shuts down the menstrual cycle and is like, one thing at a time, lads. Reason number 7 your periods may stop is menopause, or the menopause. It's basically puberty going backwards. It's something that you start, you go through for a bit, and then you come out the other end and you're infertile. But basically during menopause, your estrogen levels decrease, and obviously that affects your menstrual cycle. And did you know HRT, hormone replacement therapy, which a lot of trans women use, was originally designed for menopausal women to ease them through the symptoms of menopause? How cool is medicine? Menopause usually happens between the age of 45 and 55, and in the UK the average age is 51, but about 1 in 100 people who have periods experience premature menopause. So going through it a bit younger. And finally, reason number 8 that you may miss your period is if you have PCOS, which is polycystic ovary syndrome, which I've done a whole episode of the Hormone Diaries about with my dear friend Lena. People with PCOS do still have periods, but if you miss your period, it could be because of PCOS, if you get me. So yeah, those are a bunch of reasons why you may miss your period. I'm still trying to figure out why I'm missing mine. Bodies are fun, all of the things happening at once, and it just kind of goes, oh, what? However, it is recommended that you go see your doctor if you have missed 3 periods in a row and have gotten a negative pregnancy test. You should also go to the doctor if you got a positive pregnancy test. You may want to figure out what to do next. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Hormone Diaries. Please give the video a thumbs up if you did. I really do hope that you're still enjoying this series because I love making it. Let me know in the comments about your last missed period, what that was all about and how that went down, if you want to share. Thanks for watching again. Please do subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know when I upload next. Bye!